The word bond is deceptively simple, yet it carries layers of meaning that stretch across emotional, legal, financial, physical, and spiritual realms. It's one of those rare words that can signify deep love or deep imprisonment, sometimes both at once. At its core, a bond is a connection. It can be a force that pulls two people together, like the bond between a parent and child. Friends or soulmates, these emotional bonds can feel unbreakable, sacred, and eternal. In the spiritual realm, people speak of soul bonds, connections that transcend time and space, linking souls through lifetimes, lessons, and contracts. These bonds can bring healing, or they can carry karmic weight and unresolved energy that follows someone until it is balanced. But not all bonds are loving. Some are built from trauma, fear, or manipulation. These are known as trauma bonds, psychological chains that keep someone attached to a person or situation that harms them. People can become so used to pain that they confuse it with love, and the bond tightens even more. Spiritually, this is the soul's cry to be seen, healed, and freed from illusion. Legally, the word bond is about obligation. Bail bonds, for example, are used to hold someone accountable to ensure they return to court. Marriage is often called a sacred bond, but in many systems, it's also a contract, one that defines rights, roles, and responsibilities. The deeper implication is that society uses bonds to define who owns what, who belongs where, and who must serve whom. Financially, bonds are literal debt instruments, agreements, where money is borrowed and must be repaid with interest. In this way, countries themselves are in bondage, and the people feel the weight of that debt in taxes, inflation, and financial dependency. There's also the chemical meaning of bond, atoms linked together to form matter. In this way, the universe itself is held together by bonds. Life would not exist without them. But just as bonds create, they can also restrict. What binds you can also block you. It all depends on what kind of bond it is and whether it was freely chosen or forced upon you. Spiritually, the concept of bondage shows up everywhere. In the Bible, Egypt symbolizes the house of bondage's system of slavery, fear, and oppression. The journey out of Egypt is the journey of the soul, leaving behind false masters and stepping into divine freedom. Bondage in Scripture is not just physical, it's emotional, mental, and spiritual. The devil doesn't always come with horns. Sometimes he comes as a contract, a relationship, or an unhealed part of yourself that you're still tied to. The truth is, a bond is not inherently good or bad. It is simply a link, and links can lead to unity, or they can lead to captivity. A sacred bond is built on love, truth, and mutual growth. A toxic bond is built on control, fear, and illusion. The key is knowing what kind of bond you're in and whether you need to deepen it, heal it, or break it. To walk the spiritual path is to examine every bond in your life, emotional, legal, spiritual, financial, and ask, is this freeing my soul or binding it? Because only when the wrong bonds are broken can the right ones truly be honored.